This is your boy Curtis the General with Share My Life podcast with another episode. This episode is kind of deep. It hits you in a place where it makes you say, wow. And I told y'all I had these for y'all. And everything that I have for y'all is true. All right? So y'all can really pay attention to this and tell me what y'all think should happen or what should be done or what do you feel. Everybody have mixed emotions who know about this situation, but I'm asking y'all, the viewers, the listeners, the supporters of Share My Life, you know, but this situation is something personal, have something to do with a child of mine, which I will be changing the name to protect the innocent, but also to change the name of this individual that is not innocent, but just to change the name. All right. So I'm gonna throw two names out there that I'm gonna make up, and these individual names will be mentioned throughout the story. All right. But I hope y'all understand the story that I'm about to tell y'all, and give me some good feedback. If not, cool too. Um, Feel free if you want to share this. We gotta send a message. We gotta let people know that it's not okay to do things, and this have something to do with involving a child of mine. That's my child. All right. Okay. Let me get deeper. Let me get this story going, started right now. I'm gonna call this person Kayla. Kayla is a what 23, 24-year old, and I'm gonna call my son Martinell. He is 14 and 3 months. 14 and 3 months. He just turned 14. Okay. Um, Kayla is close to the family. Pro se, you can say that she's like should be as listed as a brother to Martinell. Okay, so Martinell then spent time at her house with her kids and with her. So, um, so they know each other. They kind of close, right? But at the same time, Kayla is a grown adult. Um, Once upon one day, Martinell was at her house. Okay, um, like usual over there. But this one particular day, she decided to offer him some marijuana and had him smoking weed. Now, I know some people may look at it as, okay, what's wrong with that? Oh, well, there's a lot of kids out there smoking and drinking and having sex and having babies at this age. Not mine. Secondly, I don't play that when it comes to kids. Now, I don't condone in none of that. Whatever people chose to do with their kids and let their kids do, I am not that parent. I don't do that. I don't get down like that. So, no, I'm not going to condone that whatsoever. I'm totally against it. And I'm totally against any adult whatsoever participating in a kid with anything in that nature, if it's for sex, if it's for drugs, if it's for stealing, if it's for uh, ditching school, doing whatever, I'm against it. You're supposed to be a leader. You're supposed to have them on the right track. Now, if you've seen Martinell doing any type of drugs or anything. You supposed to be the adult. You supposed to be the one that look after him and report what he do to a parent of his, and you know make them aware of the situation so it can be handled accordingly. You supposed to stop him from doing that and talking to him, not giving it to him. So that's where the problem lies with me. Because why would you give this boy marijuana? And when I asked him, how did it make him feel? He said it made him feel dizzy. He was scared, you know? And then they was alone. Like, what made you, what possessed you to want to do such thing like that? To give this child some marijuana. Like, I'm just so confused on that, and I'm against anybody who condone that type of stuff. I'm against anybody who doesn't see that as a problem. Now, what Kayla done, she stole his innocence. She stole whatever promises that he may have. He might throw that away because now she introduced him to something that he shouldn't have never been introduced to, especially by an adult. You understand? He wasn't out there being peer pressured by schoolmates or anybody else. This happened by an adult that's supposed to stop him from doing such things. Now, I'm going to play a little clip of a conversation that I had with my son of him telling you about the situation. All right? I'm going to ask you a question and I need you to be 100% honest with me. Are you understanding where I'm coming from?
Yeah, yeah.
Do not lie to me whatsoever. How many times have Kayla gave you weed?
Once.
Once.
Yeah.
And when was that?
Um, Probably like a month or two ago.
And how did it make you feel?
It it didn't make me feel like a way. It just made me feel dizzy.
Made you feel dizzy.
Yeah.
What made you do that? What made you want to take the weed and why did she do that?
I don't know why she did it.
Now, that's just a little clip, but I don't know why she did it either. But I'm pissed off to the highest extent of festivity. Now, he's not that 14-year-old that's out here walling out, stealing, running the street. He go to school, he goes right home from school. He's not out there having sex. He's a kid at heart. He's not that 14, 15-year-old that with his chest out thinking he hard want to act like he's bigger than he actually is. He's not that kid. But my time is up. I'm going to holla at y'all. Much love. This is your boy Curtis the General with Share My Life podcast. I have a lot more for y'all. Stay tuned, pay attention, and go get that book right here on Amazon and read it. True story.